As we concentrate on problems in the Rakhine State, I would also like to take the opportunity to remind you that there are problems as serious for us as what is happening in the west of our country. We have been trying to build peace out of internal strife, a peace that must be lasting and that must be accompanied by sustainable and equitable development. We would like to invite you to take part in this peace process, to join us in finding lasting solutions to the problems that have plagued our country for years. The peace process that we started last year in August is continuing, and we are having many difficulties. I am not surprised by this, because it is the way of peace processes anywhere in the world, that they come across difficulties, and sometimes the processes stall, sometimes they come to a dead halt, and sometimes it seems as though everything were falling apart, and yet in the end we all gather together and move forward, because all of us basically want peace rather than war. We want harmony rather than conflict, and this is the aspiration shared by all our peoples: peace, stability, harmony, and progress. It is not a large agenda, but it is a difficult one. And as we go forward in our efforts to redress the ills of this nation, I would like to ask our friends who understand and sympathize with both our aspirations and our problems to join us. We would like to join us in a positive, constructive way to find new paths towards peace and stability, towards harmony. We would like you to think of our country as a whole, not just as little afflicted areas. It is as a whole only that we can make progress. I would like to use the analogy of a healthy human being. A healthy human being has to be healthy all over. You cannot neglect his general health just to concentrate on one particular ill. I use this analogy because our sector is one which has made the greatest progress since we came into the administration last year. By concentrating on public health, we have found that other health problems can also be better addressed. For example, within 1 year, deaths from HIV were halved, not because we were concentrating just on HIV/AIDS, but because we were concentrating on public health as a whole, the health of all our people and all our communities. This is how I would like you to look at our country. We are a young and fragile democracy facing many problems, but we have to cope with them all at the same time in the way that we have to cope with all our health problems at the same time. We cannot just concentrate on a few. I would like you to join us in finding new ways, new answers, more constructive, more positive, more innovative, and possibly more daring. If we cannot resolve our problems quickly, it does not mean that we are never going to be able to resolve them. It just means that the suffering of our peoples is extended. We would like to bring an end to the sufferings of our peoples as quickly as possible. We would like to make our country a nation within whose borders everybody can live in security and in prosperity. This is a large order. This is a big ambition, but it is not one impossible to fulfill. We all have to join together. I accept that the real responsibility lies with us, the people of this country. All the people of Myanmar, from the government to each and every single individual within this country has a responsibility for the development and the progress of this country. But we would like our friends to join us in our great endeavor. This is certainly a big endeavor, an ambitious endeavor, a determination to build out of a country beset by many problems, a state that is healthy, that is strong, that can look forward to a secure future. It is sad that in meeting our diplomatic community, I am obliged to focus just on a very few of our problems, when there are so many which I think we could resolve together. That is why I'm opening the door to all of you who wish to join us in our endeavors. We invite you to join us, to talk to us, to discuss with us, to go with us to the troubled areas where we can guarantee security for you, because we don't want the added problems of anything happening to any of you. And we would like you to join us there, see for yourself what is happening, and think for yourself, what can we do to remove these problems? And also, I want you to take special care to study the peaceful areas. How have they managed to keep the peace? How have they managed to preserve harmony? Why are they not at each other's throats in these particular areas? This is the answer that we need. It is not just a matter of removing ills, but also of promoting what is positive. We have to remove the negative and increase the positive. And we would like to do that together with all of you. As you are probably aware, our Minister for Resettlement and Rehabilitation is leading our humanitarian assistance program. We are very happy that the international community of the Red Cross is joining us in this, and we would welcome others who would like to aid us in our endeavors. Many have already committed to help us by donating generously in cash as well as in kind. And we will make sure that everything that they give towards the promotion of peace and harmony in the Rakhine is used in the best possible way to benefit all communities. We don't want Myanmar to be a nation divided by religious beliefs or ethnicity or political ideology.